Entire country observes Janta curfew following Prime Minister Narendra Modi's appeal to check spread of coronavirus. Novel coronavirus positive cases in India rises to 341. Government constitutes 21-member high-level committee of medical experts for prevention and control of COVID-19. Union Health Ministry stresses on the need to break the chain of transmission of novel coronavirus. And Indian Railway decides to suspend operation of all passenger trains from midnight today. Good evening, viewers, and welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Ajanta Chaudhary. Now with the details. The entire country is observing Janta curfew today following Prime Minister Narendra Modi's appeal for people to voluntarily stay indoors to check the spread of coronavirus. Public transport has been suspended or curtailed, and all markets and shops except those dealing in essential items are closed. It is a self-regulated drive which came into force at 7 today morning and will continue till 9 p.m. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has called upon people to be a part of the Janta curfew, which will add tremendous strength to the fight against COVID-19 menace. In a tweet this morning, Modi requested citizens to become part of the nationwide campaign and make the fight against corona a success. He said, "The steps we take now will help in the times to come." The Prime Minister urged people to stay indoors and stay healthy. He said people's restraint and determination will defeat the epidemic.
सुनाई देगा, हम सब लड़ेंगे और हम सब जीतेंगे, ये साफ है। तो इसके लिए आप भी तैयार हैं, तैयार रहना चाहिए। बस 1 मिनट बाकी है, अपनी तैयारी कर लीजिए और इस तरह से अपने अपने घरों से और अपने
Novel coronavirus cases in India rose to 341 on Sunday after fresh cases were reported from various parts of the country, the Union Health Ministry said. The total includes 41 foreign nationals and 5 deaths reported so far. Maharashtra has reported the highest number of COVID-19 cases at 63, including 3 foreigners, followed by Kerala at 52, including 7 foreign nationals. Delhi has reported 27 positive cases, which include 1 foreigner, while Uttar Pradesh has recorded 25 cases, including 1 foreigner. Telangana has reported 21 cases, including 11 foreigners. Rajasthan has reported 24 cases, including 2 foreigners. In Haryana, there are 17 cases, which include 14 foreigners. Karnataka has 20 coronavirus patients. Punjab and Ladakh have 13 cases each. Gujarat has 14 cases, while Tamil Nadu has 6 cases, which includes 2 foreigners. The government has constituted a high-level technical committee of public health experts for COVID-19 to guide the prevention and control activities in the country. The 21-member committee will be headed by Niti Aayog member Dr. V.K. Paul, Union Health Secretary Preeti Sudan and Director General Indian Council of Medical Research are the co-chair. Besides Director AIIMS, Dr. Randeep Guleria, Director of National Centre for Disease Control, Delhi, Dr. Sujit Singh, Director of Institute of Infectious Diseases, Pune, Dr. Sanjay Pujari, and Additional Chief Secretary of Kerala, Dr. Rajan Khobragad, are among the members of the task force. Northeastern states join hands with other parts of the country. The citizens of Guwahati city today extended their full support to the call of Prime Minister Narendra Modi to observe Janta curfew. The spontaneous support of the public to break the chain of COVID-19 outbreak resulted in deserted looks in every nook and corner in the city. Along with the civil society, various organizations also extended their support for the cause. While responding to the call of PM Modi, city transport associations also decided to restrict public transports till March 25. All the roads in the city were seen empty except a very few essential vehicles plying on the roads. Other parts of the state also observed Janta curfew with full dedication. Health Ministry today stressed on the need to stop the chain of transmission of COVID-19 cases. Briefing media in New Delhi this evening, Joint Secretary in the Ministry, Love Agarwal, said Many measures are being taken to break the chain of transmission. Central government has asked state governments to issue directions to the 75 districts that have positive cases to stop all services except the emergency services. All train services, including suburban and metro services, interstate passenger transports are suspended till 31st of March. Indian Council of Medical Research Director General Balram Bhargava said the easiest method to break the chain of transmission is to isolate the people coming from outside. He said the virus is not present in the air and it can be transmitted through droplets released. He said government has conducted 16 to 17,000 tests already and India has capacity to perform 50 to 70,000 tests a week. Tripura also came to a standstill on Sunday with deserted roads, bus stands and rail stations and retail stores keeping shutters down in solidarity with Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Janta Curfew call to help prevent the spread of coronavirus. Arterial roads of the city gave an empty look as people mostly stayed indoors in support of the Janta Curfew to fight the spread of the deadly virus. The wholesale and retail market for vegetables, flowers and fruits were also shut for the day. People are largely keeping themselves indoor as part of the social distancing exercise to stop the spread of the virus. Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb also briefed media regarding the Janta Curfew and appealed everyone to stay at home and not come out without any emergency. Almost all roads and lanes in the state capital Imphal, with a population of more than 3 lakh, wore a deserted look since early morning, with almost all residents staying indoors. Be it Tikrenjit Road, which is otherwise one of the busiest roads in the state, wore a deserted look today. All markets, business establishments across the state, including iconic 3 Ima Keithal's Mother's Market in Imphal, have already closed from Saturday for 5 days. The day is also observed in other 16 districts in the state. Manipur government has suspended operation of all interstate public transport services operating in the state from March 23. Meanwhile, state government has also closed entry gates at Jiribam, Mao, Jesami, Tepaimuk and Sinzol at interstate border for all passenger vehicles, both public and private, from March 23. Mizoram observed Janta Curfew along with the rest of India. Mizoram on Sunday observed a 14-hour nationwide Janta Curfew, a call given by Prime Minister Narendra Modi amid a spurt in COVID-19 cases in the country. The Mizoram government also on Saturday night ordered a week-long partial lockdown to prevent the spread of coronavirus. Janta Curfew, which coincided with the partial lockdown on Sunday, was total as people across the state stayed indoors. Arunachal Pradesh also joined hands together with the rest of the country in observing Janta Curfew throughout the state. No positive cases of the COVID-19 has so far been found in the northeast. The ICMR Regional Medical Research Centre, situated at Lahual in Dibrugarh on Sunday, revealed. Addressing a press meet on Sunday, Nodal Officer of Regional Viral Research Laboratory, ICMR RMRC Dibrugarh, Dr. Biswajyoti Borkakuti said that altogether 61 samples have been tested at the laboratory and all have turned out to be negative. He said that the sample of the 4-year-old girl from Jorhat was also found negative for COVID-19 during confirmatory test at the ICMR RMRC laboratory. The press meet was attended by ICMR RMRC Director Kanwar Narayan and other officials. The Cabinet Secretary and Principal Secretary to the Prime Minister held a high-level meeting this morning with Chief Secretaries of all states. All states said that there is overwhelming and spontaneous response to Prime Minister Narendra Modi's call for Janta Curfew. During the meeting, it was agreed that there is urgent need to extend the restrictions on the movement of non-essential passenger transport, including interstate transport buses, till 31st March. State governments were also asked to permit operation of only essential services in 75 districts which have confirmed cases or casualties relating to COVID-19. It was also decided to suspend all metro rail services and interstate passenger transport till 31st March 2020. Indian Railways has decided to suspend all passenger train operations from midnight today till midnight 31st March. Railways Minister Piyush Goyal announced the decision today to contain the COVID-19 outbreak. A bare minimum level of suburban trains and Kolkata metro rail services will continue till midnight. Trains which began their journey prior to 4 a.m. this morning will be allowed to continue their journey. Goods train will continue to operate in order to ensure essential supplies across the country. The Railways Ministry has also offered full refunds to all passengers affected by train cancellations up to 21st March. All passenger carrying trains coming towards NF Railway and originating from NF Railway will also remain cancelled till March 31 midnight. A special Air India flight carrying 263 Indians from Rome landed in Delhi this morning. All the evacuees were taken to ITBP quarantine facility at Chawla in New Delhi. ITBP team received the evacuees after thermal screening and immigration. National carrier Air India had sent a 787 Dreamliner aircraft to Rome yesterday afternoon to evacuate Indians stranded there amid the coronavirus crisis. Citizens in Meghalaya have supported the decision of the state government to impose Section 144 CRPC for 24 hours from midnight of March 21 to mark it as Coronavirus Awareness Day. On Saturday, streets of Shillong and other places wore a deserted look as a few vehicles were seen on the road. Markets were closed as shops downed their shutters. People have responded spontaneously to the Coronavirus Awareness Day. Personnel from Shillong Municipality Board are seen spraying chemicals to clean up the Shillong streets in the wake of outbreak of COVID-19. Shillong Municipality has divided the capital city into 4 zones to conduct the sanitization. Sikkim Chief Secretary S.C. Gupta visited Rangpo Checkpost, Meli Checkpost and the quarantine facility established at State Institute of Rural Development SIRD, Karfekta, South Sikkim today. He was accompanied by Joint Secretary and Central Nodal Officer for COVID-19 for Sikkim, Puneet Kansal. The Chief Secretary took detailed stock of the preventive measures being carried out at the 2 checkposts. He interacted with the medical team at the borders and the officers and staff of line departments assisting the district task force. The Chief Secretary expressed satisfaction at the arrangements made to fight COVID-19 in the state. The Rangpo Taxi Drivers Association and members of Sai Samiti distributed hand sanitizers and masks to commuters and general public and shared preventive messages for prevention of COVID-19. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.